Because, I mean, am I even a Palworld content creator if I don't have a how to mine 9,999 chromite in 5 minutes video? You're here because you're trying to see if there's some new discovery that will allow you to gather chromite faster than before. There's not. Okay, video over. Bye! Hold up, I'm playing. Come back! Come back! For real, I've been doing some experimenting with my chromite runs, and I've learned some things. I really hope this video becomes irrelevant in a week. Chromite mining stations for the win! No? Not yet? Maybe? Okay, I'll take maybe. Okay, for those who need a recap, chromite is this thing. You can find it all over the red parts of Feybreak Island, shown here, but you'll need either a metal detector or a Smokie to find them. Mining one chromite node will yield you 50 chromite, but you can condense your Smokie to increase the chromite mined per node. With its partner skill, dig dog dig, a large amount of chromite is obtained. Real ambiguous. All you need to know is you take your Smokie out before mining and you'll get more than 50, okay? A basic Smokie will net you 100 chromite and a fully condensed one will net you 150. The in-between doesn't matter. I'm sure if you're gonna start, you're gonna fully condense it anyways. So I'm assuming the vets already know this, but hey, all soldiers start somewhere, right? I'm here to help everybody. So if you land on my video first, yes! I mean, thank you, and watch on. So basically, most people will mine chromite in one of these 4 caves right here. You can pause while I talk, but they're located here, 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 and here, where you can actually build a base as well. All these caves have 4 chromite nodes each, meaning with a maxed out Smokie, you can net 600 chromite per cave. Here's some footage of what that looks like to mine chromite with and without a Smokie. As you can see, it's practically mandatory to get a Smokie, but you know what's usually overlooked? This thing. Yes, this space alien doofus over here. Just kidding. Xenovader, don't at me. Nah, seriously, look at its ability and tell me why we not mining with these in the party. Oh, you are already? Good. If you are, pause the video, go down in the comments and tell me right now, what is the optimal team of Xenovaders for mining chromite? No cheating, I'm watching. Oh, and while you're down there, scroll up a little bit. A little more? A little more? Yeah, here. You see that subscribe button? Get your hands and swing that. No, for real, slap that subscribe button silly. Thank you, we're moving on. Now, we're gonna use the Xenovaders to decrease the amount of swings it takes to break the chromite node. In the example I played earlier with the Smokie, it took 7 hits to break the chromite node with a PAL metal pickaxe. With the Xenovaders, we'll bring that down as much as possible. We'll also see what effect putting the mining Foreman passive on the PALs will have on the chromite rocks as well. So I tested various configurations to display the most efficient way to break down the nodes, and I even have footage for you. That's right, I'm so nice. Roll it! As you can see from the previous video, 2 hits is as low as it can get. So the most efficient setup will be a maxed out Smokie, as well as your Flying Pal with 2 4-star Xenovaders, both with the Mining Foreman passive on. This setup will give you 150 Chromite per node, but it'll only take 2 hits to break as opposed to 7 with just the Smokie by itself. But Stacks, why didn't you put Mine Foreman on the Smokie in your Flying Pal so it could potentially only take 1 hit to break the rock? Because I don't feel like it, okay? I already tortured myself breeding these Xenovaders, so, I'm kidding, y'all. You know I had to be thorough, so here's what I did before going through breeding a whole new Smokie. I took 5 Xena babies and fully condensed all of them, gave them all Mine Foreman, and tested it myself. That way, this is the best chance you have to break it down in 1 hit. And here are the results. Yep, 2 hits. This would be the best case scenario for breaking it in 1 hit, and it still took 2 hits. Maybe a pal like Astagon could do it, but then you wouldn't have Smokie out, so this isn't viable either. So, with all that settled, 1 4-star Smokie, 1 Flying Pal, and 2 4-star Xenovaders with Mine Foreman is the best setup for this. But Stacks! What about the 5th slot? Okay, remember what I totally forgot to mention early in the video? I'm using the default settings for this video. Obviously, changing these will alter and probably boost your Chromite output, and you could tweak settings for weight and all that. I will keep screaming this. Changing the settings is not cheating. Do as you please and have fun. Okay? Cool. Back to my point. Weight is going to be a problem. So for the rest of our optimizations, we will focus on weight management. First, fill that 5th slot with a maxed out pal that manipulates weight. Surf and Terra reduces the weight of ore by I think like 14% when maxed out. The Wumpos, they'll give you around 150 max weight or so. I didn't actually test it. I think you can pick whichever one you want. Y'all can let me know in the comments which one you think is more effective anyways. I'm guessing Surf and Terra, but you know, whatever. And last but not least, ignore everything I just said about the last pal because we don't need them. Why would I need them when I could just make a bunch of these cloud things and teleport after each base? That way, I can mine 4 nodes, hop on my Nimbus, and instant transmission to whatever base I go to and drop it in my guild chest. Go to the next cave, rinse, and repeat. But Stacks! What? What about Dojin? Dojin? Dogen? Doggin? Dodgin? How do you pronounce this thing anyways? Yeah, y'all can tell me in the comments too. Anyways, yeah, you can use that too, but the countdown to do it again, it's a lot. So instead, I just spent 1 day and butchered a bunch of daisies, and then I have enough forever. That does it for the Chromite guide. I hope it was helpful. Psych! You thought? While you were doing everything I mentioned above, you know what else you should be doing? Yes, running them expedition stations. That's right, you're in the end game, so you should have plenty of fully condensed pals. Keep condensing pals so that you can max out more expeditions, and run in particular the Dark Cave of Feybreak expedition right here. You can put 1 in each base, so for every base you can have, that's roughly 450 to 600 Chromite for every 30 minutes if you can max out rewards at over 1300%. Oh, and a side note, I put Noble and Fine Furs on all my Chromite run pals as well as my Smokie, and I save them in the presets here to easily reach them when needed. I grab all the pals, visit 3 of the 4 caves I mentioned here earlier. I don't go to the Splatterina one, I be getting lost a lot trying to reach that one, so the other 3 caves I be in, including this one I made a base in, and mine the Chromite and teleport to a base. Drop it off in a guild chest, and do that at all the caves. Then I go to my bases and run Dark Cave of Feybreak expedition on all of them at the same time. Then I sell my unwanted items for more cash monies, cause I got Noble and Fine Furs, so we big baller blinging out here in these Palworld streets. Oh, and that's 1 round. In 30 minutes, you should have roughly 1800 to 2400 Chromite from the caves, plus the 400 and 600 from each expedition station, about 2000 for a world with 4 max bases, putting you at almost 4500 in that time frame. This nets you roughly 900 hexalite per run, given you have the other materials as well. Does it all make sense? Of course it does. This video was mainly to highlight the usefulness of Xenovader in your Chromite runs anyways. I know everyone uses Smokies, it's my job to make sure that you're all using Xenovaders too. Hope this video gave you some new information, or at least vindicated your vet status. But we are at the end of this video, so I'm gonna get up out of here and bid you adieu. Oh, I was serious earlier. I really do hope that the next update renders this entire video useless. But if not, here you go. Okay, bye.